Have you ever wondered what happens to all the billions Meta puts into their XR research? After all, they are not all working on Quest 2 or Project Cambria. Last week, Meta actually gave us a view into what happens to those massive sums of money. Believe me, the insight to Meta's workshop of unlimited possibilities is worth it. We also take a quick look at a statement Tim Cook made to China Daily. Meta's big goal is to bring virtual reality as close as possible to reality visually. This goal can be quite creepy, but nevertheless, it also triggers a certain fascination. In order for us to accept the presented virtual reality as real, a headset has to master the visual Turing test, according to Meta. Before you think of a task marathon like in Takeshi's Castle, here is a short classification. The actual Turing test describes a procedure that tests the credibility of an AI as a human. As a test person, you're asked questions by two interlocutors and have a conversation. If you cannot identify which one of the conversation partners is the AI has passed the Turing test. According to Zuckerberg, the visual Turing test consists of the following parts: varifocal, distortion, retina resolution, and HDR. Varifocal refers to focusing on objects at different depths in space. This problem will probably be solved with eye tracking. Distortion describes the perception of the lens itself. How this hurdle will be overcome is currently a mystery to me, but maybe we will solve the mystery in a moment. Retina resolution ensures that the human eye can no longer perceive the individual pixels due to its high resolution. High dynamic range, or HDR, describes the difference between darkness and brightness. But why I'm telling you this? Well, Meta has developed prototypes for each of these fields, and they're quite impressive. The half-dome prototype addresses the issue of progressive vision. Meta used a varifocal design with a mechanical movable display. This was used to change the distance between the display and the lens. However, the company has since switched as a solid-state electronic system. As you can see, this is much more compact. Butterscotch tackles the problem of distortion. Even though the name rather suggests that distortion tends to become worse. Butterscotch tackles the problem of distortion. Even though the name rather suggests that the distortion tends to become worse. But it is exciting to see what the device can do. 60 ppd is supposed to be achieved with it. Meta has developed a hybrid lens for this, which will fully resolve the increased resolution. That's really an announcement, because if the complete field of view is meant by that, no other company is likely to have achieved that state. Not even in the prototype phase. Zuckerberg emphasized that the most important challenge of all is HDR. Starburst, an impressive name by the way, shines 20,000 nits on your eyes. However, Starburst's mission is not to blind you, but to reproduce glaring lights of reality in VR. A TV with HDR on board can do about 2000 nits. I don't know if it's healthy to look into this device for a long time. The HoloCake 2 solves two problems at once in its form: the length of the optical path and the width of the lenses. This prototype uses holographic lenses that are significantly thinner than conventional lenses. While they are thin, they manipulate light in the much same way as thick lenses, which they emulate. However, according to Meta, that's not the end of the line, as they firmly believe they can make the headsets even thinner. When can we expect headsets that have these specs? Preferably all in one device, of course. Unfortunately, this will probably remain a dream. At least for a very long time. Meta explicitly said that the devices are very far from being ready for the market. But it's definitely very exciting where the journey will go. What do you think? Is Meta going on the right way here? While we are on the subject of the future. In an interview with China Daily, Tim Cook gave a hint about Apple's AR headset. When he was asked what he thinks are the key factors for successful AR headsets, he replied, "The key for AR headset to be successful is that the human being is the center of attention." We already know this general statement from Tim Cook, and yes, he once again emphasized that he is a big fan of AR. The key sentence from this interview is that we should continue to watch what Apple will do in this sector. We only got sporadic information about AR from Apple at WWDC and know that the company currently has problems in the supply chain. Rumors also suggest that there are problems with overheating and the software. So we probably shouldn't expect a product from Apple in this direction before 2023. That's it for this week, and I'm sorry for a couple of weeks they are coming. The reason for this is explained quite quickly. Actually, I must concentrate on my master degree, and I can't tell you when exactly this format will continue, but it will continue in any case. Until then, I wish you a wonderful summertime, and I'm looking forward to informing you again here on MRTV. William out.